Well, it was actually 93. My mom was in the hospital, just had some surgery. So I was able to see the respiratory therapist kind of in action, so to speak.
The respiratory therapists at the hospital that I worked at were just fantastic. Everybody respected them. They had lots of autonomy. When an RT showed up on the unit, people listened to what they said.
I was inspired at a very young age because I was always in the hospital for recurrent pneumonias, even as a baby. And once I was able to get that under control, I wanted to do something to help patients with my same issues.
I don't have the typical go to high school, go to college career path. 8 days into my senior year, I had a motor vehicle accident, and I spent about 6 months in the hospital straight without leaving. And the people that I bonded most closely with inside the hospital were my respiratory therapists. As a 17-year-old kid, they seemed the coolest. So I was like, well, what does it take to be a respiratory therapist? I didn't know anything at that point. And so I started looking in, I started doing some research, and it really sparked my interest because I'm like, this is achievable for me. Like, I can do this.
During my mother's first open heart surgery, I watched her on a ventilator, and I was clueless, and it really interested me. And so, that's kind of what brought me into the profession, and just to make that patient experience better, not only for her, but because that's where it started, but for every patient.